Alright, Vikings, welcome back to another Longhouse live. What is a live stream without technical difficulties? I don't know what happened, but for some reason Streamlabs started my Anno stream that I was supposed to do this Thursday. But that was delayed due to the game was delayed and also because I was sick. Not feeling a lot better today. I was feeling better yesterday, but now I kind of feel shit again. So not sure how long this live will go. It all depends on my voice. But if you're coming in here, let me know. Say hello in the stream. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Longhouse lives are a lot more fun when we do these together. If you're coming in from not live, I mean, if you watch the replay, let me know as well. This is especially, my friends, it is the 26th of April, which means Manor is turning 2 years today. So, well, at least since the release date. And I'm kind of shocked because, at least not yet, well, the day is not over, but there's no updates yet. So let me know in the comments if you also, hey, Norse Shield Maiden. Yeah, let me know as well if you kind of expected an update today, because I was definitely expecting one. But yeah, we're going to load in and play some Manor today. I'm thinking about doing a new playthrough today, and we're gonna do the Dramatic Valley. You know, we're gonna bring back the OG Manors from 2 years ago, and let's do OG character as well. Leaving the Norse shield here, and we're just gonna load in. We're gonna do Dramatic Valley here. I am going to choose starting region, and for this, I mean, we could make it in the middle one to make it a little bit harder. But last time I think we did this region, so I think it's time to change it up. I either want to go with this region because this one is kind of not hard, but there is a kind of a lot of steep areas right here, where it's hard to build kind of. And then we have this region, which you know what, I might actually end up in this one. Yeah, I might go for this one. The problem with this one is I think trees, so that could be the big problem. I'm gonna go here because we only have one trade point. So that is well, all have basically one trade point, but you see it's pretty close to this one, which makes us almost it's gonna be affecting if we want to start trading. So yeah, that's a good plan. Again, if you're coming in, let me know in the comments. We're also streaming on Discord. We're not streaming on Discord. We're streaming on Twitch. If you want to join the Discord, the links are in the description as well. But yeah, come over to Twitch. Apparently the quality are supposed to be better there. I don't know, but at least we are chasing those 10 followers on Twitch. So head over there and help us do that. And we're gonna load in here, and we're gonna see what resources we get. We have salt and wild animals. That is not fun. At least we can sell the salt. I was kind of hoping for a farming region, but I mean, this is what we get. And oh no, mushroom is pretty far away. So this is going to be a pretty tough one. What we could do is that we kind of chase the wild animals here. That's not a bad idea. And then we can set up camp right here, because right now we cannot have these wild animals here. I mean, we could. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to set up camp in this area. And hopefully we will rely on the wild animals. Alright, what else do we have here? We have clay next to us right here. We have salt right here. This is, no, it's stone. I was going to say that is a farming region. Here we got iron in the middle. So, oh, look at this. Iron and stone. I kind of want to push for the middle one right there. And then we have fish. We got mushrooms. Where's the farming region? Not here, because we have clay and wild animals. Here it is. Here's the farming region. We do need to push this as well. And, oh, what? We only have one farming region? No. This one as well. Oh, I missed it one. Okay, I missed this one. I was gonna say, yeah, this is probably the most important one to get early. Yes, so we can start farming, but also the clay will be very helpful for us right there. So that's I'm happy with that. And it's gonna see here. Just gonna see if I make sure I have the chat on. Also, let me know in the comments. I know the Norse Shield Maiden is hearing me. Let me know if the audio is working fine. And if you can see the stream, that will also be nice. Now, the first thing we're gonna do here is to get the supplies indoors. So I normally like to build these kind of close, but we're gonna move away a bit from there. We're gonna move all the way Actually, we should have this pretty close. That's not a bad idea. All right, I'm gonna build this right here. All right, that's okay. Timber should be moved down over here. It's pretty far away, but yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. We don't have much options here, do we? So let's hit play, or let's speed up the game here, and let's get that. We all have oh, actually, let's get another ox. That's the go-to here. How many oxen do you guys usually have when you play Manor? Again, if you're watching this in the replay, let me know as well. The oxen is the go-to in this game. Cannot play without them. I mean, we're gonna set up over here, so I'm gonna see. Yeah, there we go. Get that build there. Oh no, get this one built as well. All right, good. They're still being. There we go. Okay, nice. Let's get one family in there. That's fine, because the resources are right here. They're definitely gonna get that bread indoors without any problems. I should probably start hunting right away. I mean, I like to build those houses first, but like if we can just get that food, we don't have that much of it. I'm gonna build that. It's free to build, so we don't need to worry about that. So there we go. Can people hear me? Let me know in the stream right now if you can hear me. I'm just gonna double check the audio right here. Imagine if you're just sitting there watching the stream and no one can hear me. Let me know if you can in the comments, and we're gonna see if the logging camp might actually go. I'm gonna go, you know what? I'm gonna get this right here. We're gonna plant more trees there eventually. And now we have 2 timber left. We had 2 months of food, but that's fine. It's because we are moving all the bread. There we go. There's 10 in there. Let's get the last 10. We hear you. Yes. Okay, good. Thank you for letting me know, and thank you for writing in the chat. We need to live up the chat here, so if you're coming in, let me know as well. We kind of have the same problem in our Discord as well. Sometimes it's super active, sometimes it's not. And if you are one of those people that love Discord, let me know and come over right now, because I would love it if we can get the Discord more active. That would be a lot more fun. Now we have that one built. We're just waiting for, actually we need to prioritize this one. We're building a little bit too much right now, and I don't worry, we're gonna get the roads in here as well, but right now I want to prioritize these buildings. And one in hunting camp, just so we can get the food. We need to keep on getting the food. We're gonna sell the pelts eventually as well. And this one, I'm gonna get one in there. That's gonna be fine. And then just hurry up and getting this done, because we need a family in here ASAP. We can actually remove this one. I know we're gonna need to pick up the game here, but for now we're gonna wait. And that's why I kind of needed this storehouse pretty close here. All right, let's get the roads. They're free. Don't take any time to build. So might as well just get this done. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from the straight roads in this one as well. I'm gonna get better at that part, because it does look a lot better if you don't do it all straight. Now, 2 timber to go. All right, hurry up and get this done. I might even get an auction in here, and we might actually get another auction delivered to us right now, because we need okay, 14 days. Because we need the logs. That is the go-to here in the beginning. We're also going to keep an eye on the fuel consumption, but right now nothing is being consumed. Food is a problem, so we might just have to set up a family to go and get those mushrooms, even though they are very far away. That might have to be what we have to do. So I'm just going to get this set up. Be careful here so we don't hit the mushrooms, but there we go. And I might do this just because it's going to be nice to have. Yeah, we're doing it. We are doing it. Sorrows, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for joining the stream. Nice. And happy Manor's anniversary. 2 years in the making. Pretty cool. All right, the rain is here, so it's good that we have the supplies indoors. It's not there yet. Oh, there we go. And then we have 2 more days on the ox. Good. And how many logs do we have? We have 3. Not big fan of that. Let's see if... One more day. Come on. There we go. Get another ox. And that is because we can sell the pellets, and then we have the salt right here. We're going to make that money back in no time. I'm not really worried about that. That will be least of our problems. Food will be at the beginning here. I'm thinking about, you know what? Let's get this family in here instead. Mushrooms, I know they're going to walk some way to get those. but it's gonna be worth it. And it would probably be better to build this over here and like have all that set up there. But for now, this is what we're gonna do for timber. All right, let's get some houses here. We do. Might just get this like this. Yeah, why not? We don't want it all straight, right? So something like this. I'm just gonna get one family in each if this is letting me. Something like, oh come on, follow the road. Come on. Alright, if I do like this and then turn it around, yeah, there we go. So here we got 5 houses. We need 10 logs of that. That's gonna cover all. I'd rather just wait to get that rather than just building one house. I think that's gonna be the go-to for us. So we're gonna remove you and we're gonna get you in here. Get those logs. They only need 2 more. Good. So they're gonna come in here pretty quick. Actually, do this first. This was the way, right? There we go. And then turn this way. One more. Come on. I hear there's trees falling. Like the stream, share the stream. Hopefully we can get more folks in here. That will be awesome. And please say hello if you're coming in. If you have any tips, ideas, or something you want me to try, let me know as well. That would be fun. And are we getting any mushrooms? Yes, 4 mushrooms. I mean, it doesn't sound like that much, but it is that much, or at least now in the beginning. So that's going to be good. I might actually get 2 trading pretty early as well. And these 5 houses is not going to be enough. We need to get more quick. So I'm going to get some. I want some facing this way. And 7 timber. Can we? Oh, I doubt we were going to fit a backyard extension here. I think this is way too small. Yeah, way too small. So go from here then. Don't need to. Well, let's just make like 2 houses here. Maybe 3. This is probably just 2. Something. Oh, that's 3. Good. So let's get those. There we go. So now we have room for more families to move in here once that is being built. That means. So let's get those out of here. Let's get those built. We have an ox assigned to the tree, so we always get that. That would be nice. And now when they're moving in, we're going to have to start thinking about the fuel. But you see this, like 18 months. I mean, we should be fine. But we should actually get folks into these. Actually, we do need a granary or marketplace and water. It's a lot of things you need now in the beginning. Can we just do like this? How is that just... I was going to say, how is that just 3 locations? Crazy. Now, let's get a little market here for the fuel. And now, let's get one in here as well. Water. We also need water. Let's see where we have that. Oh, look at this. How perfect. Running out of food already is madness. That's just crazy. But I knew this was coming. Like, so, seeing this start, like, I hate the wild animals. It's not worth it. We're definitely going to go for the small holdings, I think. Or should we... I wonder also how good the hounds are. Hunting hounds. Extra price on minor trades. Increased capacity. I don't think this is going to be good. Like, I feel like planting trees and getting those small holdings is going to be a lot better than those hounds. I want to see the hunts, though. Because I've never seen the dogs hunt. So I might actually choose that just to see. Because I'm sure we will survive. It's Manor. It's not that hard to play. So that is what we're going to do. Just to see that. Just so we can see how that looks. And getting those houses finished is taking forever. But we only have 1 unassigned family. So that is why. Alright, let's see here. Strong. Yeah, get this. Alright, so when can we get those bandits? We have 10 right now. I will prefer to have 20. Might go at 16 or 18. It all depends. Should we go for the hunting hounds? I can't choose this. Now this is a bug right here. Why can't I choose? Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say why it's not letting me choose. All right, we gotta go for the hunting hounds. I never used that before. Not a big fan, but we gotta try this. Do we need to, how much does this, oh, of course it costs. Of course, alright. That will be a nice money maker though, so actually, I want to get trading pretty early here. And trading post is our training point is over there. So training post will probably go right there for now. We can move that later, but that's a good start to just place it. Salt will be sold as well. Fuel is down to 3 months. That was quick, so that's also something we do need to set up. So the next couple of houses will probably be set up here for this area. And where should we do fuel area? I might actually get that set up here. And we have the storehouse here for that. So can we fit the charcoal between here? Alright, start off with the charcoal because we do need that. We can also sell that eventually. But if we get this here, and then we are going to chop down trees here. Well, I'm going to leave room for a road to connect to this one that we will actually build there eventually. So let's get the road and connect it right here. Something like this. Good. Happiness is at 56. They're homeless right now, but that will go away. And families will move in if we can just get these finished. Let's go. They're finishing the well first, which is okay. The market is also looking good. We need those 3 more followers on Twitch, guys. So if you're coming in, let me know. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, come over. We're at 7 right now. I think the goal is 10. Well, I know the goal is 10, so that would be awesome. And no, they're stealing resources, but we only have 10 folks, and we can't really go there. They're very far away, but we're gonna go there as soon as we can. So don't worry, those bandits are getting it. 3 timber, really? Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of tree planting here. We need to plant trees here, but we also need it here. So I'm gonna get both there. Now, finally getting another family. They're gonna go straight into the woodcutters here. And we need planks. That's gonna be... Yeah, we need planks pretty quick. It's like since they did the upgrade with the planks, both planks and tools are crucial. Tough come. Nice. My girlfriend is out with our dog right now, so... Yeah, and I get to stay home and play video games. Love it. Alright, 1 family in the woodcutter. Good. But we are running out of food. Now we're on... Okay, fuel. What's the problem? Good. So fuel is actually doing pretty okay. Is it the mushrooms? Yes, that is what's saving us. I think we would get more from this than placing you in here. I could be wrong. Another family moved in. I'm going to get you in here because then we're going to get the pelts that we can actually start selling. And we're just going to get the mushrooms before winter. Then they're going to go away. They're still growing. Still summer. And we're going to prioritize planting 1 more house to move into. Alright, so I'm thinking here could be an area where we plant veggies in the future. So I'm just going to have this built like this. This will be veggie farms eventually. And then here, building this like so, will be workers for this area. And we're going to micromanage everything as always, but not in the beginning. We're just going to get these houses built first. Here we get 3 houses. If we turn this, we get 4. Oh, I like that. And we all get extensions. That's awesome. Get this built because that last family just moved in. So it's very crucial to get another house up here and running. And I'm going to get to planting trees, I think. Because fuel... How many pellets do we have? 9. I normally don't do this early, but if we can get rid of these pellets and start getting an income, that will be amazing. And this is a minor trade, so we can get those souls early. Nice. All right, let's see. We have 60 men. I'm just going to wait for 1 more family to move in. I think that's going to be worth it in the long run. And then we need more families to move into this area. Like so. We need a lot more timber. Look at that. They're moving in quick. Love to see it. So you are going to go in here, plant some trees in this area. We're going to need a lot more tree planters for this area, but that is a start. And we do want to plant those trees now in the summer, because when winter hit us, they will not plant trees. So it's good to just get those going so they can start growing. And planks. Will probably be smart to get planks as well. So where are we getting those planks? We have this storehouse right here. That will probably be filled quickly. I might just get this right here. We can get a road to connect here. And then we can do another tree planter here. We need 2 tree planters for each logging camp. Actually, can we do... I don't mind having a row behind this. Can we go down like this? Why is that not letting me? What? There we go. There we go. Looks beautiful. So there we go. We're gonna get that done, and hopefully we can start getting some planks, and then hopefully families will move in here. We're gonna start this area first though, because we can always sell charcoal. And there we go. 15. Yes. What are we doing with that? Probably should get those veggie farms. So if we're gonna start making money this early, it would be smart to set those up. So that will probably be the next houses I'm getting, actually. Let's see here. Are we do this? Yeah, just like that. We need 2 families in each. They're gonna have to be this big, but we need 2 families in each for this to work. Still need a lot of timber for this to actually be built. So we're gonna wait on that. If you're coming in, guys, let me know. Fill the stream with some emojis or something. And if you are watching on YouTube, please come over to Twitch. We're chasing those 10 followers, so that would be awesome if you decide to follow the stream. You guys are awesome. You can just take that axe and throw it at the subscribe button. Yes, love it. And oh, game is froze. We need 2 more logs, and then we're gonna get this built. And we still have 2 more houses to be filled here, which is fine. Dennis, welcome to the stream. Groover, thank you for saying hello. Yes, and happy Manor's anniversary. I can't believe we didn't get an upgrade today. Oh, that's a sign that we need to go and claim this camp. No, yeah, it is, because now we're getting 2. Where's the other one? Because if that is closer, it's right there. That's a good. Oh, I love that. We have 20. Let's get these out and take this one. We can get mercenaries for the other one. We can get mercenaries for the other ones. Alright, set these up right here. We don't want these guys to run. But the bad thing is we are missing 20 out of 28 in population. So yeah, that's not good. Everything will be so slow down right now. But we do have... Now we don't... Where is the timber going? We had 7. I don't have anything that use the timber. That makes no sense. And do we have... How many hides do we have? We have 15. I'm going to get a couple more families in here. Just so we can start selling some goods here. Because if we can get more goods being sold here, then we can make more money. Alright, get here. And set up in... we're going to set up a shield wall, but we're going to make it into a 2-liner right there. That will look different once we're there. And once we get that shield wall set up. Alright. Food is still a problem. September is coming up. Alright, one thing we might actually have to do is to get these guys out and get one in here. Yeah, get this as well. And get this. I'm gonna see what happens there later. I'm just gonna see this. This is the first time I see the hounds. No way. We're getting dogs and matadors. I can't believe I haven't seen that yet. There's only one though. Let's see here. That's so awesome. Why haven't I should have checked that earlier. Alright, they're already here. Except my units are not here. Where are they? There they are. Okay, let's get these shield walls up. Like this. Because we don't want to lose any. Do a defensive stand. And hold the line. Yes. We don't want to lose anyone. This is going straight into the treasury. So we can buy more mercenaries. Hello Norse, good to see you live. Love the content. Yes, thank you for joining the stream. And happy Mandalore's 2-year anniversary. Let me know in the comments. Oh, we lost one guy. Let me know in the comments what is the one thing you wish Mandalores would add in the next update. Let me know right now. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you I want my cavalry And in the Discord as well, we were talking earlier as well, and they mentioned that they want cows and wine. Wine will be cool, but I doubt they will add that. We don't even have grapes. Well, we have, I mean, I guess berries. We can probably get wine from those. Not sure if that is like grapes, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. This is going to the treasury. Can get those mercenaries, and you guys hurry back and help out in the village. But cows, I don't get why we don't have cows in Manlords. Fairground, Yost, what was that? The thing is, I know, I heard that word before. I really don't know what that is. Jousting, what is that? Can you explain that some way? All right. Now, when we have the money, we're gonna see if we can get some sheep mercenaries. These are not gonna beat these guys over there. I don't. Do we even have 90? Yeah, we have 90. I might just wait a month. Well, I guess that depends where these are coming from. No, we're gonna wait another month before we actually do that attack. And now we have no more empty houses, but we should have 8 timber. Yes. So let's do normal speed here while we actually get this set up, because we need to start farming early. So we're gonna do like this. Nice. And we also need the timber production to get going. Now, I'm gonna prioritize in this playthrough. I'm gonna prioritize that, especially now since we have the food probably set up here ready to go soon. All right, we got September now. I'm guessing, yeah, they're going away. 4 months. Not the greatest, but that's okay. The question is, like back in the day, I'm not saying that is the case now, but back in the day, you could benefit from having a lot of... Wait a second. Yeah, we have this man. I was going to say, but back in the day, we could benefit from having more hunting camps. So I'm going to do like this. And we're going to see. We can get more eventually. Jousting is when mountain knights get go at each other. Oh yeah. Okay, like a tournament. Yeah. Oh, that would be cool. Like that would be like they need to do something with the manor and our like elite units. The I can't even remember what they're called. The retinue. Yeah, the retinue. They need to do something with that castle. Imagine if we can get like tournaments and shit. That would be awesome. And yeah, because right now like the manor is like kind of pointless. The need also, so like if we get attacked, like the manor will be the goal for the outlaws. So if they beat the manor, we lose. Because right now, if I put the manor here, the outlaws would just burn this down and they would not care about this. So it's like no point of having castle walls. So if we build castle walls around the city, then that would make sense. But now since we're not building it around the city, it doesn't make sense at all. So yeah, we need to do something about that for sure. Alright. Quick water break. If you're coming into the stream, I'm still not feeling 100%, guys, and my throat is killing me. So I'm not sure how long this live will go on. I'm going to try to push it for as long as possible, but I don't want to skip another recording day tomorrow. But I mean, Longhouse live. Gotta get it. We gotta get it. So here we got another 4 houses. That's good. This is not good, though. Alright, they moved in here. We are going to go for these, but we need to go and get the plank. So I'm going to get one in the saw pit. And I'm going to tell these guys, like, give me like 20 lumber. How are we doing on the stone? 10. That's not good either. We need to go and get those. But we are getting money, though. So that's a good thing. Another family in here. Is that going to help? I'm not sure. Where's the hound? The hunting. No way. That's so cool. Need to see if... Wait, there's just one hound? It's one hound. That's it? I mean, I'm guessing we're getting another one if I buy this. Yeah, we are. So then, it's going to be smarter to do like this, right? So we have one in each. So now we have 2 hounds. And yeah, that's going to be better, I think. Time will tell. This also feel like this would be another good area to do some backyard extensions for veggies. So this will also have to move. I'm just going to put this Honestly, don't know. I'm gonna get this down here. All right. We could also get more oxen. That's not a bad idea. But oh, wait a second. Should we not get another horse? I think that will be even a better idea. All right, speed up the game. We have 2 spare families right now because these guys are coming back. So get out of there. You might still have to go into these. But like I said, I think it's going to be wiser to get like these and get 2 more in each. Because then we're going to get more pellets that we can sell. We only have 10 right now. So maybe get the salt. That's not a bad idea. Oh, we need the herbs as well. Alright, let's see what mercenaries we have now. Because we need to claim this camp. Nuslo. Yeah, let's see if we can get one. You know what? These are the cheapest ones. I don't care where you guys are coming from. Just run here. Alright, perfect. Right next to this. So these should take these out. Ah, stop stealing from me. And we're just gonna send this back to the treasury. Go straight on. We gotta keep an eye on those because otherwise we have to pay for them every month now if we don't come back here. So keeping an eye on those. If you're coming in, guys, we are live on Twitch as well. Apparently, some told me that the quality is better on Twitch. I don't know if it is. So if you're coming in on YouTube, come over to Twitch. We're also chasing those 10 followers on Twitch. So if you want to support, you know what to do. All right, let's just get this fight. It's not going to be any problems. One can actually leave already. Let's claim this. And send to the treasury. Because right now, we're going to start making money from our own trading post here. So I think it's going to be better to do like this. And now we can always buy mercenaries. So if we get attacked, the first attack, we will always have mercenaries ready to go. Alright, 2 more houses to move into. Let's see if... Do we have any planks? Yes, 20 planks. Good. So very important to get these veggie farms up. I'm going to get them in all. There we go. And then... I think we need to upgrade these as well. Storehouses. And we also want to upgrade this. Granary. Is this stone? Nope. Yeah, it does need stone, but... Yeah, we should actually go and get that. I know stone is one of the things that you always want. So I'm just going to get this. Not enough goods. Yeah, we need to get this. I was thinking if we should get another family in these. I probably should do that. But then I really want to set up this logging camp area. But as you can see by the food, we need to prioritize this. 48. Jeez. I might just get the cabbage. I think the cabbage will be the go-to. Another family moving in. I'm just going to see if... I mean, we have a lot of spare families. Let's get these in here. Let's see if we can plant some more trees before winter. And if we have pelts, we don't really. So I'm going to get one in each here as well. Can't afford these hounds right here, but hopefully that will... We're actually doing... pretty good on wild animals. We're barely making a dent there, so just keep getting that. Hopefully that will actually carry us with the food. We have 30 small game right now. That's pretty okay. We need to start manning this as well. Actually, I could take this one because that will help with the happiness. Get you in there and get you in there. We need another family in here. We need one in each actually, but let's get... These should always be on the sign though. So that is something we need to keep an eye out for. Why can't I see the screen? Let's hear the audio. New follower on Twitch. Yes, thank you for following. Thank you for supporting. 2 more to hit those 10 followers. That's awesome. Thank you for joining. The shield wall. Yes. Alright, let's get these expansions built as well. We have almost logs for all of them. That way we have more families working here. And once we actually have money, then we can start sowing. But these, look at this. Look at this. Yes. I mean, they're going to have one more family to help them harvest this as well. Found you on Twitch. Yes, you found me through Twitch. Love it. That's awesome. Thank you for joining. Yeah. Longhouse lives every Sunday at 4 p.m. At least my time. I'm not really sure what time it will be in your time, but 4 p.m. Another thing why we want the money as well is this, the backyard extensions. If we don't get these, we're going to struggle with food in any playthrough. So it's very important to get those. Let's see here. We have 2 spare families. We're going to make sure that it's these guys. Carpenter, no, not any longer. Let's see if we can remove you, because we don't want this guy to work at all. They need to be back home. That's why we're not getting any more planks, right? So let's see here if we can. Yeah, we have 3 woodcutters. I mean, if these guys are not working, but once they are, they need to be unassigned. So there we go. We have 2 families unassigned. Good, good, good. These ones woodcutter. Might actually start planning for these guys to not be working. And this one, woodcutter, not anymore. Oh, wrong one. If I assign it to this one, there we go. And then this one is unassigned. Good. So these are safe. 4, 5. Where's the other one? There's one more that should be working that is not. Here we go. You should go and get the charcoal, because winter is upon us, and we need the charcoal. Because, I mean, it's a lot better. Also, we can start selling the charcoal, so that's also good. So we might actually start doing that trade right away. Once we actually start getting this, we need 20 to start selling. We're not going to sell until we have like 200 at least. But that will go pretty quick. So let's see here. Well, animals. Nope. All right, there we go. We're going to get this. And we need to go and get those stones. Those stones. So let's see here if we can get this place right there. Now, salt will be a nice thing as well, because we're gonna get some bank from that. But we have to think about the food. So I really like that we got these working. We can't afford to get those extensions just yet, but we will. We're gonna keep those 5 spare families unassigned. So don't get fooled that we have extra families to spare here. We don't, because these has to stay unassigned. Let's see here if I can I do this? I can't do this on. Can we add this? Let's give him 1 second. No, that's not possible. Okay. Alright, so let's see here if we have 6 now. Good. So now we desperately need to get 48 so we can start selling those. What we could do in the meantime, we could get these guys into selling some goods. Just temporarily. These will be moved out soon. If we have anything to sell, actually. Yeah, we have pelts. We have pelts. We definitely need another horse. So while we were waiting on that, while we were waiting, should we actually? I think we need another one in this storehouse as well. Yeah, we do. So get that one built out. So we have the other family move in, but then we need to start manning this. So we need more families to actually move into this area. And we have 18 logs, so that's very good. So let's get a couple more houses right here. Built this way, just to get the variety. There we go. I think I fixed it. Yeah, okay, back again. Food running low. But we are in January right now. They should still go for the wild game here. But that's not going to cover us for long. And the question is, do we actually give ourselves a horse, or do we get the carrots? What do you think? I think we should go for the horse. It's going to be better in the long run. No bandit camps. Nope. Usually I don't get to trade this early, but that is definitely the go-to. Come on, get the selling, guys. All right, we need. Oh yeah, we need to unlock this. But again, we need 200. I'm gonna do it anyways. 15. There we go. Oh yeah. If I didn't do that, we could have gotten a horse. Dang it. All right, never mind. So these guys will be working in this new field area that we're going to do for logging over here. So we're going to do a new area where we actually get this built like this. We're going to need another forester. We're going to need one here, and we're going to need one here. This will be enough, I think. Sometimes I get a third one. It's not a bad idea. I'm going to get a third one, actually, if we start expanding for later. But I'm not going to man this now. It will basically just be a storage for later. So that's good. Now we have 70. Okay, so let's get this. Let's get the horse. I think that's going to be the best way to start trading early. And if we're going to get that horse, we need to get more hitching posts or potentially more stables. Yeah, no more planks. All right, good. That's fine. And how do we get more families? Well, we add more houses. So I'm going to get this built this way. There will be a lot more houses here because we need a lot of workers for this area. I really like when we prioritize this logging area because we're going to need that for like everything. We need logs for everything when we're building. So if you want to set this up early, if you have the food under control, I highly recommend you do so. Now, let's get the carrots because now we're making money. Yes. And let's add this livestock. So whenever it is arriving, we're going to have that work right away. Need to start making some more charcoal here, guys. You're working as a charcoal burner, forester, trader, and forester. Yeah, well, we need to plant those trees, but I think you're gonna have to go into the charcoal, potentially go into the woodcutter, because if we don't have firewood, we won't make charcoal. Albert, welcome to the stream. Thank you for saying hello. Love it. If you're coming into the stream, let me know. I am not feeling great, as you probably can hear by the voice. So I need a couple of water breaks, and I really want to hang in there because I love Manor. And we're going to celebrate the Manor's 2-year anniversary with no updates. Pretty annoying. I really was expecting an update, not going to lie. All right, this guy. We have winter now. But in the next month, we can start planting trees. So I think it's going to be better to just get you in here so you can start planting in this whole area. It's going to save us in the long run. So we're going to be patient with that. Now, we can't get the beetroot. So we're going to have to remove this trader. I'm just going to put you in the logging camp and remove you. And then go ahead and get the beetroots. Trader, and yeah, I'm going to have to unassign you and put you in here as well. Because we are going to make money here soon. I'm going to get the carrots, I think. Hopefully that will save the food here, guys, because we are struggling. The small game is carrying us. We have 8 unassigned, but it's these guys. And they are supposed to be unassigned. Next thing I kind of want to set up is a trade. Actually, is that the next thing? No, probably not. I want to fix this area first before we do anything. Potentially also, one thing I kind of want to do is if we actually move this way over here. It's got to be some way to get here. Where's the water, actually? Let's get the water first. Water right there. And then we're going to get a couple of houses like this. We need like 4 families to live over here. Max. Something like this. Oh, come on. Give me that. I'm not building without a backyard extension. This is not happening. So something like this. We're going to need houses. We're also going to need a granary over here. That's going to help us with a nice little marketplace. Going this way. We don't need that many stall locations, so that's fine. Let's get that, and then let's get those burkage plots. Get that built this way. I'm not going to add the second family, I think, but we're going to have it like this. And then for these guys, get the granary built on this side. We need the stone. I'm just going to get the... I'm going to do like that because that is going to take these guys away to go and get the stone. And right now, we still have some winter before they actually go out here and harvest this. So maybe we will have time to get some stone so we can get more granaries because we're going to need granaries. And we're also going to need potentially 2 of these over here. And then a granary right here. We have the marketplace right there. Actually, let's get the granary on this side. Alright. We got raiders coming. We gotta track their movements. And then we are also going to go and get this camp, which is pretty annoying that they're in the middle of the map. And he's pulling out, oh, mercenaries. Oh no, we need to go and get this before he gets there. So we are gonna get, I'm gonna get these. These archers are pretty good actually. We're gonna run there. We don't want him to join this fight. What's this? Give ground. Slowly push. Really? Never seen that. Is this new? Never seen this before. Give ground. Alright, so these are going to come. Look at my voice. I can't talk, guys. I don't know how long I can keep going here because my voice is killing me. We might have to save this one until the next week here. And we have some exciting news here on the channel. I'm getting access to Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the new one. So we're going to cover that on the channel. And also, Anno is getting a new DLC that I will be covering. It was supposed to come this Thursday, but it's actually coming on my birthday next Tuesday or Thursday. So I'm not doing the live then, but I'm going to cover that game eventually as well. Pretty exciting stuff. My voice, jeez. Alright, speed up the game. I could do it live without a mic, but that would be probably pretty boring. Alright, so these guys right here are pretty good in melee combat. Anyhow, these will do fine. So I'm just going to send these guys in to take this. These will handle them, I think. Send this to my treasury and then go back and help just in case. I'm going to shoot them in the back. As long as he don't join. There we go. Now we have 1,000 influence. We need to claim this right away. Because this was the only farming region except this. So that's a must. Alright, there we go. We're back. One house. And then they will start moving in here. Which will set up this area. Good. Alright. I might just also get more veggies in this area. Because we need that food. And if this 56, I might just get these out of here for now. Because we have, I think, at least 2 spare families right here. And these guys will get to planting trees here. Where do you live? Way over there. No. You need to go and go ahead and go into this forester right there. And there we go. Yeah, I moved the wrong one. Okay, never mind. Now, this one, you are going to go ahead and go and get planks. We're going to set this limit, though. We're going to set that we always want to have like 12, 13 timber before we do anything. Kind of need more oxen as well. But look at that money. Get another horse first. We have the room for it. Gonna get another horse in there. Because now we have charcoal to sell. And then I want to get the salt as well. Region claim. Let's go. 2 more months. Yeah, not good. But they will move in here very soon. And that is taking forever because we don't have enough oxen. So I will add more oxen out. There will be a house right here. But we also want to spread these out a bit here throughout the city. I'm going to have some probably around the salt here. I'm going to remove this. We don't need that there. Temporarily just building this like this. I'm going to add those into small stables eventually. Why can't I buy this? Oh, we need planks. I was going to say, we have the money. We have the money. Well, what else did we get? Did we get another horse? It's not a bad idea. Because we have, you know what? I might actually keep this trade. Actually, no. We need to add this. We need to add folks into this storehouse. So, just to keep the happiness up, I'm going to get you in here. Because now that was covered. That was red before. And before we add these here, can we, like, get more traders? What if we do... Just thinking here. Maybe if I do like this. Can we do something with this? If I do a house this way. Damn it. Alright, it's gonna have to be like this then. That's fine. And then cover this way. Imagine if this works. Yes! Yes! That's awesome. I'm happy with that. Some can actually work over here. So if you're coming in, guys, let me know. What is your favorite thing with Manor? What are you expecting in the next update? I mean, it's 2 years now. It might actually come out an update during the stream. It should, because it's been ages since we got a stream. Since we got an update. It's like almost 2 months now. And I mean, it is the anniversary. I was really expecting one. I can't believe we're not getting an update in Manor today. Alright, I'm just going to try this out. Because I feel like this is also a pretty good area to get some veggie farms. It's going to have to be like this. Because we need 2 in each. And this is actually fine. But what if we turn this way? I like that better, I think. 2 in each. We have 8. We're just going to get that 1 log. And then we're going to get that placed. Boom. There we go. Build this first, though. But as you can see, it takes quite a while to build here. So I'm going to get more oxen. Because that is definitely slowing down the production here. I mean, we have 8 families that are supposed to help us build. I know they're harvesting their fields here. Wait a minute. Where's all the cabbage? What? Where's the cabbage? It was right there. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Maybe we should not. We should probably just build in the winter because this is not good. Terrible. Well, what we can do, if we start getting some more planks, and then we can get those backyard extensions, maybe some chicken coops, because food is terrible right now. Food is not good. I'm going to let these guys come back here and work the backyard extensions. As soon as this is done, I'm not going to build anything more. Yes, 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 yes. This is huge. Get to work now. Alright, one thing we do need to make sure about is that this one, get some herbs, that's fine, but only mushrooms. Nothing else. Nothing else. And then we're going to make sure to have that also manned. And then over here, I'm going to tell these guys to not have actually a small game. Probably, yeah, this as well. Maybe herbs as well. It's good to have that stored here as well. And maybe fruits. Mushrooms, no. That's too far of a walk. It's going to be stored in the other one. And we need one more family to work in this for this to work. But that's going to actually save us just before we actually start dying. Literally dying in this game. Alright, so these are actually finishing before these, which means that probably will start moving in here first. Which is not... Well, that was not my plan. Use the horse. What are you... Just clean him? Alright, we have the money, guys. So, what we do need right now is just some more logs. And, they have to walk some way here. So, we definitely need to start planting more trees. That's definitely a problem. Because we're also shoving down, like, the woodcutters right here as well. So, not really the best setup until we actually start harvesting or planting more trees. But everything right now that is important is the food. So that is what we have to worry about. So everything will be a bit slow until we have that set up. Speaking of that, we might actually tell them to not have a limit on this. And I might actually add an ox in there. Because we can buy one. Because that way we might actually get the planks here. Because right now with planks we can get those extensions. Like chicken coops and whatnot. Because look at the money. Or we save the money for these backyard extensions here. Decisions. What do you guys think? Let me know in the stream. There's one in this logging camp. That's not enough. I don't want to touch this because I feel like that's a good area. One moved in. Over here, right? Good. So you are going to go into this granary. Pick up the mushrooms. It probably is full here. Yes, it is. And I'm going to get this. Get the herbs so families don't get sick. Let's get all the mushrooms. I'm going to get one more in this other one and then 2 in this granary right here. I think that's going to be the best setup for this area. And now we're actually getting the food because we're getting mushrooms. Yes, look at that. That's what I mean. Like just for one family, we have 50 mushrooms. Small game with 3 families and this hunting perk with hounds, we have 16. See, that's nuts. That's crazy. No way, that's so bad. It's not worth it. Don't get the hounds. Don't do the mistake I did. Because, I mean, we did want to try it out, but it is what it is. Alright. 29 planks, let's go. Since food is okay, I think it's going to be wiser to get these first. I really do. There we go. Get these. Look at the money. Jesus. Can we also play... Like, we're going to plan here for a bit for the winter. Because these guys won't work in the winter. So, if we get a livestock trading post right here. If it lets me... The plank maker is taking all the all the logs. Alright, we're going to have to change this again. Give me a limit again. We're going to have a limit on 10, I guess. And let's see here. Cabbage. And then cabbage. And then beetroot. And we are broke again. Now we actually have 300. Good. This other family go into this one. And we're also going to get herbs here as well. And then one more family to go in here. And then that area will be set. This one could also potentially be allowed to have chevron, pork, chicken, milk. Yeah, those, right? Probably sausages. We need to get the salt. I need to get the salt. Not now, though. That will be the money maker, though. But we are making money, so I'm not really worried about that. 6 more days. I don't want to build those small stables because we have room. And right now, that money has to be spent to those backyard extensions. What you got here? I got these. I know they haven't moved in there yet, but look at this. Amazing. That's gonna be food, guys. We're getting some carrots already. Nice. Such a relaxing music. Love it. Again, guys, if you're coming in, I will love it for you guys to come over to Twitch. We're chasing 10 followers right now. Apparently, the quality is better on Twitch as well. I have both chats up and ready, so if you want to talk on Twitch, I see it as much as I see on YouTube. And if you're coming in new, we're trying to live up the Discord here, so I will love it if you come over and join as well. The link is in the description to that Discord, and that would be awesome. The Discord is like, sometimes it's super live, and sometimes it's super like slow. I would love it if we can live up that Discord. That would be awesome. All right, next family, you are going to go into this granary and we're going to build this out. Here we go. Happiness 72. We might get an, not the ox, we might get the church and we might get the manor as well. I think that's about time. We're going to build this in the winter though, because then we will have more spare families. Because then these guys, I want these guys to work the backyard extensions now. Because these are the 8 on the side families. So we're not going to touch those, at least not yet. Like not for like big projects, you know. I just get this at 12. Then I'm gonna build here, so we have more families working here. We have no firewood. Probably because they have to walk pretty far to get it. So we do want to plant more trees in this area. Yeah, I'm gonna get that build here, and we can steal probably this family because we can add a second family, yeah, to this one. Some reason. How can we add a family to this house but not this one? That makes no sense. What? Bandit camp. How quick are they actually to... Oh, it's right here. Because now we only have 2 to pick... Oh, actually 1 to pick from. I might set my own men for this one. Ah, we're gonna need that money. I'm gonna send these guys out to take this on. Just because we need the money for the mercenaries. Yeah, walk there because the AI is pretty far away. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but where are the AI? He didn't use any. They're probably in the forest somewhere. Yeah, they're right there. All right, they're still pretty far away, so we're gonna take this on. Just gonna watch out for these. I'll also gonna run here through the forest. All right, set up. We don't like fighting in a dense forest here, but this is what I'm gonna have to do. Shield wall, hold your ground. Come on, come on, come on. I don't want to lose anyone. Yes, hold the ground, hold the ground. Lost one. Lost. Oh, we're losing a lot. All right, push forward, push forward. Broken. Dang, that was a tough battle. Lost a lot of men there. That's not good. Let's get these guys over here. There we go. Does anyone have Steam open anymore? Like, has there been any Manor updates during the stream? I can't believe we're not getting an update today. I was actually planning on like, it's perfect that we have a Longhouse live today, because I'm gonna showcase the new Manor's update, because we have a 2-year anniversary and there's no updates. What the hell? Crazy. And then this, there we go. Here we go. And the reason why I want to set this up as well is because we kind start producing shields and whatnot, like also bows and all that stuff that can protect us in the long run. Salt we do need to get as well. Been saying that for a while now, but we really need to set that up. It's not a bad idea to start planning. One family did move in. Oh yes, right here. Perfect. So what I want to do with this guy is I'm going to get this guy into the forestry hut. Yes, so we can start planting more trees, because that will speed up this whole process. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. And then let's get another horse. Yes, so we are ready for when we are going to start trading. We're going to have 2 there eventually. And winter is upon us. So we're going to start getting ready for that by getting livestock animal livestock trading. Is going to be placed right there and right there. There we go. And then now we should also start getting some more. I'm gonna get the goats. Goats is usually the best go-to when it comes to this, because then we can get the hides to sell as well, and we also get meat and we get milk. Just making sure that we are building these on houses where we have families moved in. It's gonna be pretty crucial for this. And then start getting these. Cost 25, but we do have some money now, so that's good. Here as well, I'm gonna get. Ah, missing planks. Missing planks. That's nuts. But there we go. We're gonna start getting some milk here eventually. So food is good now. And this guy, you're gonna go in. Like all these 4 are gonna go into this trading post. So that's why we're gonna start using those horses very soon. We're just gonna make sure that we are. How are we doing on tools? Because that's gonna be the next thing. We have 2 tools left. See? That's not good at all. Well, 7 houses to move into. Yeah, so I have a plan to fix this. So what if we get a storehouse? Right there. We have the well there. We can't really do anything about that. And then next to this, we're gonna get this. I'm just gonna get 1, I think, because this will increase collapse. I'm just gonna have 1 because I think we're gonna get a lot of this. We will get houses here eventually, don't worry. But in the winter, these guys will work there. And we're just gonna have this one be responsible to have all the salt in it. Maybe some of the fuel as well. Oh, my throat is killing me. And we want a deep mine. Hell yeah. We're gonna unlock the trade for salt already. That's flour, salt. There we go. Export. Unlock. Jeez. Let's get the last horse. Make sure that we have the stable space, which we do. And now this other family that just moved in, I'm gonna place you in to the trading post. So the other family that is working here already, which is one of the first, I'm guessing is one of these guys. Forester trader. Yeah, you are not gonna be a trader anymore. You're gonna be working Sharkokin. Yeah, why not? Because I think we're gonna, or we get another firewood. I might just move one of these guys into this firewood because we can't make more charcoal if we have no firewood. Makes sense. Good. If you're coming in, guys, to the stream, please like this stream. If you're coming into Twitch, let me know. No sign of an update on Steam. Sorry for I just talked about you writing comments and I missed a comment on Twitch. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna keep an eye on the Twitch chat more often. But yeah, no update on Steam just yet, which is pretty frustrating. So it's pretty late too. So I'm not expecting an update to come today. So if there's no update yet, I doubt one will come today, which is unfortunate. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get one of these families in here just so we can get more firewood, because I really think we can get a lot more charcoal done if we can get more fuel. And if we get more trees here, we're going to get even more. So that is going to be a pretty good start. And we have more planks now. So we can start setting up these as well. Getting attacked here in 91 days. So we need to keep an eye out for that as well. So December has hit us. These guys will not be working in winter, which is good. So I can take these. We have 9 on the side. Let me just take this one and place this one into this. There we go. So now these 8 is these families. So I know which one I'm placing in here. Just go and get the salt. I'm gonna get 3 in here as well, just to get the salt out of this one. We need those planks to upgrade that, but we can't do that just yet. And this way we should be getting a lot more salt and quicker, and then we can start selling that. Do they drop updates on Sundays? That's a good question. I never actually noticed if they drop updates on weekends or not. I just figured since there was a 2-year anniversary, I was expecting something to be scheduled at least. But you never know. Maybe something will come. Right now I don't want any variety. I just want those goats so we can start selling those hides. We have none right now. But look at that. We have 50 salt already. That's awesome. Get that built. And then these as well. We only have 5 more houses to be moved into, which is good. And yeah, let's see here. One thing I was planning to do as well. I'm gonna get. I think the salt is gonna be the best thing, but I was thinking about getting more oxen into that. Like if we place a family in the livestock trading post, but that might be for the next winter. I mean, we have 6 right now, so I think that's fine. We have 5 unassigned oxen, so that's good. That's good. Imagine if they just drop us a nice castle update where we get like knights on horseback. Because, I mean, we have freaking horses in the game. And small stables. I mean, if we have small stables, we gotta have large stables as well, right? This is a small stable. So, I mean, where are the knights? I'm not using the retinue until we actually have that. And speaking of retinue, the next build plan or whatever I had in the winter was to get the manor. We don't have planks. Too bad. Too bad. Okay, I'm gonna lower this as well. I'm gonna lower this limit to like 6. Because we need both the manor and we do need the church for the happiness. The manor I'm gonna place up here by the stone. Just so whenever we have outlaws coming from this way, we will have a castle here protecting us. This will be moved eventually as well, but I'm gonna get this up here in the forest. I want that tower, well, eventually, and then just get this road to connect down here. There we go. Something like that. If you're coming into the stream, let me know where you guys are watching from. Let me know if you're playing Manor yourself. Also, let me know your favorite tip for Manor. If you are a beginner, I have an amazing beginner's guide for Manor as well on my YouTube channel, so go and check that out. We're streaming live every Sunday at 4 p.m. my time. Not really sure what time it is in the US. I think it's about 11 a.m. maybe. Let me know in the comments. And winter's soon over, so we're gonna move these guys out of there. But in the meantime, we have 96 salt to sell. That's been a game changer. That's been a game changer. And these guys are very important to pick up the salt because this is going to fill up. But right now we need 1. Because this is not even being close to being filled. And these guys going to build the manor instead. 17 planks. Good. So what I can do now is to raise this to 10 again. Because we want to build that church. Church is going to help with happiness as well. But we can't afford it. We need... Oh, really? We need 20 planks? Jeez, this is tough. This is tough. 4 more families to move in. And then I'm going to prioritize this now. Because we need to fix this area where we get all the wood, right? So... We're going to see here 4 families to move in. And then we will have... Oh, we need 10 logs for this. But that's going to give us 5 families. So that's very good for this area. I think that's going to be a pretty good area. Again, if you're coming in on Twitch, I'm going to stop mentioning this all the time. But we're chasing those 10 followers, guys. So if you want to join, take that axe. Boom. F-row with that, the subscribe button. Yes. We should probably get that last stone as well. Stone is good to have. But right now we have no tools. We have no tools, guys. So we're going to go into the trade. We're going to have to start importing tools. Let's get... I mean, let's have it 20 all the time. Unlock this because we have money. We have a lot of money. And we need to get these. We need more stables. But actually, we do need to build that church. We're getting attacked in 31 days. I just know I will forget about that attack. So we're going to be very careful. We're getting 5 retinue. So that's at least good. What we can do is, once we have this area built, we can start making those shields. And then we can buy spears. And there we go. Now we're going to start getting this area set up and ready. For now, I'm not going to have 2 in each. We're going to be happy with just 1. 8. So the question is, do we prioritize the houses or do we prioritize the church? I'm going to go for the houses. Yeah. Something like this. What are we missing? Food still? I mean, we're not getting more mushrooms, but we might need more farms too. Only 8 a.m. On the west coast. Oh, jeez, that's early. I wish they had a non-religious option for upgrading a school or a library, for example. Yeah, that would be really cool. I know the developers are going really for like realistic how it was in that time. Not sure if that was an option back then. But if it was, that would be making a lot of sense if they would add that. Another thing I mentioned earlier in the stream as well, I can't believe they have not added oxen. Well, they have oxen, but regular cows. We need cows in this game, but we're getting the milk from the goats. So I'm guessing we're never getting cows. But I feel like that was a normal thing to have back in the day, like cows, right? I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean, if cows were normal, they would already have it in the game. I know, but it just makes no sense. All right, I'm gonna get these guys out of here. No more salt. Because they need to go back here and harvest their fields in the time when the harvest is coming here. Because we need the food. So for the next winter, we're going to do the same thing. But then eventually we want this upgrade to be set up here. With houses and whatnot. So they can just work here all the time. Alright, let's see here if we can get these bandits. Oh, way over here. Also, if you're new on the stream... I normally don't sound like this. My throat has been killing me today, and I really wanted to get this live in for the Longhouse live every Sunday, but I'm really hanging in there. I'm telling you. Speaking of that, let's get a water break. Sorry guys. I'm gonna see if give me one second. Alright guys, I'm back, sorry. I also have to ask my shield maiden to get me some water. Glass was running low. Let me know in the comments as well. What are you guys drinking tonight? I'm going all out water for the throw here. Alright, these guys, you guys have to run. Actually, we need to see where you guys are coming from because, yeah, they're coming from the same region. So we need to get there first because otherwise Hildebolt will join this fight. And if he does, he's going to gain the influence and we don't want that. Again, we're getting attacked in 2 days. Oh no! Alright, we're going to see here. That's why we are hoarding cash in the treasury. So we are ready. Well, I'm going to have to do like this. That's not, I mean, that many units, but you're going to have to run here. We have money to buy more retinue. So that could help us. For some reason, I can't move the camera. I hate this. Why is it doing like this? I hate this game. I mean, what we could do, depending on where these guys are coming from. Thank you. You gotta get yourself a Norse shield maiden, I'm telling you. Yes. Water with ice, I love it. Alright, let's see here where these guys are coming from, because that is crucial. There we go. They're coming from this way, which is really close to my region. I wish I could move this damn camera. Alright, they're gonna come here, so this is not good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell these guys to run this way with haste. I'm gonna get these guys out here to defend ourselves. Retinue. We gotta be careful here. How much? We can't use more. Sorry, we cannot use more. We don't have money for that. I mean, we could if we get that bandit camp, but that's not. Yeah, we will see. So my plan now is to try to bait these guys to come to these guys that are way over here. Is that gonna work? I don't know if it is. Why can't I move this damn camera? Oh, I hate Manor Lords. They need an update again. Because I can't move the damn camera. There we go. Okay, now it works. Yes. That's so weird. Alright, so these guys, if you guys set up here, there's still a chance that they would go straight for the city, which makes no sense. But, I mean, well, that actually does make sense. But before, we could bait these guys to come this way. Like they always went for where the units were. These are not going to hold their ground for that long. Alright, let's see here. You're still going for this camp. Good. And you guys are too far away. Ah, dang it. Alright, we're going to need a corpse pit. I'm going to set that one right here. And they're moving in here. Good, good. So we have 10 unassigned families right now. And all these families that are unassigned are working the backyard extensions here, which is good. Which is also helping us with the food. Look at that. 71 carrots. Love it. Who doesn't love some carrots? Alright, these guys coming in. I don't see where they are. We have 2 battles going on at the same time. But these archers, you might be fooled. But these guys are going to have no problems fighting these guys over here. So we're gonna get a lot of influence on this. So we might actually think about expanding to a new region soon. Oh no. Alright, set up in the corpse pit here. There's only 2 coming in. The other ones are in here somewhere in the forest. Archers, yes. You just made it just in time. I was gonna say that's an oxen. Alright, these guys. Oh, just in time. Actually, you're gonna go and help out here. Let's see if we can bait these guys to come back. Because I want to fight with the mercenaries. We don't want to kill these, especially not the retinue. But they're supposed to have 2 more units. I don't see them. How are we doing on this side? Yeah, we're getting them down. Broken. Love it. Go and claim that camp. We have 1k influence again. It's time to claim another region. I think I was going for the middle one because we have iron there, right? And we have stone here and salt. We gotta go for the middle one. Again, if you're watching, guys, let me know where you guys are watching from. It would be kind of cool to see how far this stream is actually spreading. Especially both on Twitch and YouTube, just to see where you guys are watching from. That would be kind of fun. Can someone tell me where that other... yeah, send it to treasury. You have to pay in 9 more days here, and I don't want to to pay for another month here. But where is the other outlaws? Oh wait, there's only 2 coming in the first raid. Yes, I just remembered. There's only 2 coming in the first one. Haha, I was expecting 4. I'll have a question about exporting stuff from the trader. If I have like 100 firewood and I want to sell 30 of them, do I have to put 7? Yeah. Alright, so if you have 100, like the number you put in here is how much you want to keep. So, for example, we don't want to keep any salt, but if we want to keep, what is it? Oh, really? Let's say we want to keep 10 salt. We have to do like this. Then they will sell all the rest of the salt. We don't want any salt. We want to sell all of it until we actually have. Wait a minute. We should get pigs. We should actually get pigs. Why are we not getting pigs? We have salt. Yep, we're getting pigs. Okay, so let's keep. No, actually, let's sell all the salt right now. Actually, we do have a lot of money. Look at that. Yes. Wait a minute. You are not working, are you? Get in there. Wait a minute. Who's working? Oh, so you are still working in here. You're not supposed to be working. All right, we need to set this area up. Hey, there is an interesting scenario for you. Complete the game on manual complex using only the Lord squad mercenary and only the Lords. Yeah, I actually I have a series on specifically, like I think it's mentioning the scenario where you can only use mercenaries. I actually took that one step further, and we were not allowed to use hunting, berries, or fishing. So we have a playthrough on my YouTube where we are not allowed to do both any food. Like we can't take food from the map, except like farming, and we can do like these type of farms, and only mercenaries. And we actually have that on the channel, so go and check that out. It should be in the Mandalords section, and that would be kind of cool stream to do as well. So I can actually do that the next Sunday if you want to see more Mandalords. We're doing this every Sunday at 4 p.m. I guess it's like 8 a.m. US Pacific, right? We could do another one of those. That would be fun. But yeah, speaking of that, let's see if we can get. Do we have planks? Not that many. And yeah, I just love hearing that sound. Is that potentially a new follower on Twitch? Let's just see. Yes, new follower. Let's go. I can't see how many we have right now, but we are getting close to 10, right? So thank you all that are joining the shield wall here, getting those 10 followers. That's awesome. Should be at 9, right? I'm gonna refresh the screen here just to see. I need another monitor so I can actually see that one at the same time. 9 followers. That's awesome. Thank you so much for following, guys. 1 away from 10. You guys are awesome. All right, so this is actually starting to look very good. We're planting a lot of trees now. So once these guys move in, we're gonna really set this lumber area up and running. So that's awesome. But we need those planks. And once we have that set up, we're gonna move on to the salt here. So the question is, how do we actually set that up? And can we do that in a cool way like this? It's gonna look really odd. I'm gonna go for it anyways. Why is that not letting me do that? I'll try this way then. Yeah, it's not really letting me do this, which is fine. This looks pretty weird anyway, so. Oh, we can do this. The only thing I don't like with this is this house right there. We want that extension. So if I do like this, we're getting 5 families, and all can actually work over here with the salt. We can have like 3 in here and 2 in here. That's awesome. Complete the game with only Lord's units. Yeah, that we have done. That's like the mercenaries, right? When you reach 10 followers, PC giveaway. That would be too dope. Alright, so we have a lot of houses that needs to be filled right now. So we need to push those 80% happiness so we can get 2 families moving in each month. Because right now, having this at 72 is not good. We need 2 every month. But I also want to get some level 2 houses so we can get like some stuff produced. I'm gonna remove this livestock trading post actually, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take one of these families, just one of them, and I'm gonna tell these guys to just give me those 30 oxen that we always wanted, because we have money to do that. So, and now I can't see the YouTube stream. There we go. So if you're coming in on YouTube, let me know as well. Drop a nice like, share the stream. 11 viewers on Twitch right now. That's got to be a new record for me. So thank you all for joining. That's awesome. Usually I just do this for like 1 or 2 hours. So it's just really fun to just keep going. Even though my throat is killing me today, I highly suggest you coming into the next week as well. That would be awesome. And I guarantee I will feel a lot better then. Because right now I feel pretty sick. Alright, come on guys. Move in here. Because we need those planks. There's going to be one more fountain to move in here. But food is looking good now. So that's awesome to see. Charcoal is also looking very well. So what we could do later when... Oh, there we go. I also love that sound. That's got to be a new follower on Twitch, right? I'm going to see... New subscriber, right. There we go. Thank you for subscribing. That's awesome. Thank you for joining. It's got to be on YouTube, right? So that's awesome. Okay, so what we could do, this one, we could add another family in here to get into the charcoal. And we're going to get a lot more charcoal because we have 77 firewood. And, but what would that do? Well, that will make it so we make more money. But that we don't need right now. So I'd rather just get these guys moved in first so we can get this area going. So we can get planks, more planks. I usually like to prioritize this area, which I said I was doing, but then I didn't. I just subscribed on your YouTube. Yes, that's awesome. Thank you for subscribing. And if you're coming over to YouTube, there's I keep you guys updated on Mandalores on all updates. So if you want to stay up to date on this game, YouTube is the place to be, because I try to keep you guys updated every single time there's an update. I'm kidding. I'm not trying. I am keeping you guys updated. So make sure to follow there, and we're gonna get those pigs because we have the salt. We're gonna get a butcher in here eventually. And we're going to get that church, guys. We need a church. But we need 20 planks. So we really need this area to get going. I might actually get some of these backyard extensions to work. It's not a bad idea. We're going to do that, actually. I'm going to get this one into the logging camp. We have this guy in here getting oxen. And then I'm going to have this guy in this logging camp. And then I'm going to have this guy in here. Because right now, we're going to be happy with just having one family in there. I'm going to plant some trees here as well. This is not related to the mercenary achievement. Oh, okay. This scenario is for the Russian-speaking player. We can up with a scenario where you need to complete the game on complex manual installation using only squad from a state. Do you mean squad like these guys, like the retinue, or do you mean like this, like the militia? So completing the game with only militia, and I'm guessing on complex manual. Is that like the hard difficulty? I'm gonna be honest, I've not tried hard difficulty on Manlords since like the recent updates. I did before. It's really tough. It's doable, but it's tough. But now I have not tried that since we had all these new updates. So it should be about time to do that as well. Because, I mean, Manlords is pretty simple right now at this stage. Alright, let's see. Only squads. Do you mean the retinue? Or do you mean the militia? So that sounds like a challenge. And I'm up for a challenge. That would be cool. Alright, so now we're getting some more timber. And once we have 10, I think that is the limit for these guys. Then they should start getting those planks. Because right now we need those planks desperately. And then these guys will start moving in here. And then that area will be set up. And then we can finally get the church. But that's not going to be enough. We need the storehouse supply workers. These will help a lot. Because 2 will be going straight in there. Maybe if we do something with those hides as well. To get some leather. We should get sheep actually. Get that yarn. I'm going to start importing. Let's get 20. And stop this. Because sheep is gonna be a lot better because we can get yarn. So I'm gonna get some sheep pens right here actually. We can have 2 pens right here. This pen here I will not build until we actually move this. And then this will go over like this. And we want to have these pens small and tiny because you get more sheep from this. So you're gonna do like this. To use warriors from the retinue. Oh, so it's called squad. Wait, so you're gonna beat the game with only 24 retinue? Oh, okay, so wait, so you can use, like if I claim this region, we can use these retinues. And then I can use these retinues over here. Is that what you mean? That sounds like a really fun challenge. I need to do that. Yes, at the end. Wait, how do you claim a region with only retinues? I mean, it's doable. Actually, I like that. I love that challenge, actually. We can't do that. I mean, now it's too late. Because I already used these. What's the best early... yeah, I mean, the best way to make money early... It depends what type of regions. I usually just do charcoal. So, you always want to set up a woodcutter early. And then if you just smack down a charcoal kiln right away, you can get a lot of charcoal. And then you can start selling that. But you need to save up so you have 20 to unlock this trade. Unless you just sell some firewood first. And then that's just going to be stable income. Why is it like... I'm not even... Wait, what? But yeah, pelts is a very good way to get money. But if you don't have this resource, it's not going to be too easy. But now we should get folks moved in here, right? Yep. So we have 10 houses. Okay, let's see here if we can just get these pastures going. Because we need to get the yarn, and with yarn we can get clothing, and that's going to help us with happiness a lot. Obviously we need the shirts as well. Let's see if we can do like this. It's awesome. And I prefer making these small pens. Like, I mean, you can do like a big one. I mean, these are pretty big if you actually count down like this. It's a pretty big pen, like in real life. But we're going to have one here as well once we actually got all the sheep to this area. The region I have, rich hunting, so I sell the pelt. Yep, that is the go-to. Right now, pelts is only a trade commodity, so you can't really do anything with them. How you manage to accommodate your 4 families per month? No, only 3. How do you get 4? How the hell do you get 4? I just have to stop and think. Isn't 3 the limit? I like going for, like, if you want to get the happiness, the best way is this, in my opinion. Then you can get those 3 families pretty easy. Other than that, in my opinion, it's pretty hard now. Alright, there we go. Finally, a family moved in. Yes! So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this guy because that was a backyard extension worker for these veggies. So go back to work there. And then this guy, get an ox. This guy, get an ox. And we're going to see here if we can get an ox as well. We're going to keep buying those manually right now. All of those. There we go. And we have room for... Actually, not that many. I always love to buy my oxen. Who doesn't love oxen? Actually, I have a video on that I just released on YouTube recently. How many oxen you should get. And my argument is like, they're basically free at this stage. I mean, they cost like 20 and we have almost 3,000. There's no upkeep. And it's going to be so helpful. How important is it to assign a person to the stable and hitching post? I don't know. Does anyone know in the comments? Because I have never done it. And I think I did it once. Like, I think it was like a long time ago. I had like houses here that I did assign to the stables in this area where we actually use them a lot when we get the trees. But I cannot tell that I've seen a huge increase. It's kind of like the corpse pit. Never assigned this either. Kind of like the church. We don't assign that either. But let me know in the comments if you have any other suggestions for that. I never usually do. At the beginning of a new settlement, you receive a bonus of 1 family after receiving... a bonus of 1 family after receiving... Wait, so you... How the hell do you get 95% approval at a new settlement? That's impossible, isn't it? In the first month? I would like to see that. That's some pro gaming right there. Oh yes, we have planks again. Let's go. Now we can get those pigs because we have the salt, and then we're gonna get the sausages. And who doesn't love sausages? I think you have to assign to it course pit. No, you don't. Nope. Maybe I just didn't wait. I mean, yeah. So I mean, if you're playing on hard, you always want to assign people to the course fit. I never play on hard. This was a long time I did that. And when I played on hard, you always you need to have multiple course pits. I'm not even kidding. You need to assign these. But right now, if you play on easy, if you have unassigned families, some families will find their way there pretty quickly. Wait a minute, where are you? Oh, it's because these guys. Yep. These guys are working over here. Okay, good. And then we want more pigs. So let's see here. These guys, we have folks living in here. So we're going to see if we can get some pigs in here. And we're going to wait some time to get that butcher. We're going to get that butcher eventually, but set these up. I should probably get some spears already. Because, I mean, we need to defend ourselves whenever we do get attacked. I mean, spears you can get pretty easy, pretty quick. But one thing we should definitely do here when we start getting money is to go into the Manors. Here's another tip for you guys if you're a beginner. Always do 1%. Because you get 1% out of this, which is not a lot. But if you have 30k in there, that's a lot. And you don't get any negative approval. So that's good. That's also nice to have. Are we getting any sheep just yet? Nope. These guys are pretty slow. Actually, they're very slow. I'm going to get this guy in here again because we want those sheep. There we go. All these guys are the workers from here. So once those are on a sign, we will have 4 families, or 2 families in each here again. I mean, before my go-to were chickens. But now we get both hides and milk from goats. So I think that's good. And if you have the rich salt, then I like to go for the pigs because you can get sausages and that's a great food source. So that's why we're going for pigs. I mean, pigs are always good, I guess, but if you have salt, then they're extra good. Good and tasty chickens. Not chickens, pigs. So get those pigs, get the pigs here. We have a lot of money now, so that's awesome. Hey, bro. Hey, Wolf. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to stream some Fortnite later. I'd love to have you. That would be awesome, man. But you can probably hear my throat is killing me. I would love to join someday for sure. But maybe not today. I'm glad you reached out again, though. Hope you're doing good, man. You still have your animals? I love the. I don't know if you're still in the stream, Will, but I love those pop-ups you had on the stream, like with clips and whatnot. That's really awesome. I would love to add that to the stream as well. All right, let's get the pigs. And these guys, like when you get the backyard extensions, there will be some time before you actually start seeing the outcome of this. Still have the reptiles. Hope you feel better, and you know you're welcome anytime. That's awesome. Do you stream every day? Like how often do you stream? Go check out the real roasted potato on YouTube, guys. My buddy Will streams. Is it what game was that? Was that it said Counter-Strike, but I think that was like was that Warzone? I don't know. Let me know what game that was you played. I usually don't do a lot of shooting games on stream here. But we are going to cover Assassin's Creed Resynced Black Flag whenever that does release. And I also got a hold of the new Anna update, which will come. The new Anna update were supposed to come this Thursday. And luckily it didn't release because my throat was even worse on Thursday. And it's coming on the 30th of April. So we're going to cover that as well, which is really exciting. Been a while since I played Anno, so I would love to play it again. Far I've been streaming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night at 8 Eastern. And then a lot on Saturdays and Sundays, just random times with different games. All right, guys, so if you want more frequent streams, you got to go and check out my buddy, The Real Roasted Potato, on YouTube. He's really funny. I highly suggest you go and check him out. Funny dude. All right, these guys are moving in too slow. We need to fix this quick. We have 4 in this pasture right now, so let's see if we can set this up quick. So what we need here is that we need a storehouse, and then we're also going to need the pasture. We're going to need the sheep farms, and then if you go into the industry tab, this is where you find the weaver's workshop, and then we also want to have a little marketplace here. And speaking of that, I think we need water, right? It's been ages since we plopped down some water. Let's get some water right there. I'm guessing they're probably begging for water right now. Water. Nope. It's Warzone. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Warzone. Arc Raiders, and Forza. That's awesome. I tried Warzone, but I suck at it. Seems fun though, if you're good at it. Does anyone play Warzone on chat? Let me know. Like, I also feel like some games like Assassin's Creed, that's when I cover that game on the channel, I think I'm gonna do like story missions on video, but then I'm gonna cover like side missions and grinding on streams. So there will be a lot more streams when we do release that game. That's like a perfect game to stream, I think. And time will tell. Okay, this guy going to this logging camp, and you can see now we're getting more logs and we're also getting more planks. And now we can finally get this damn church up so we can fix the happiness. Can't believe we waited this long. How is that causing a migration? That's not even... Okay, actually, it is in the circle. Alright, you want this kind of central, but central is kind of jammed. So I'm going to get this church placed right there. And then planks. So I'm going to try to do some planning here. Like, we want to sell shields and whatnot, but we don't want to set this up here. I'm going to set this up over here. So it's closer to the trading post and also closer to the trade. So here, this is where we're gonna... I changed my mind. Actually, I didn't. Keep this right there. That's fine. But what we want to do is to get some... Okay, so it's not letting me... Okay, let's do... Go from here to here. So we want to get this, but we want 2 in each. Because this is where we're gonna start producing like shields and whatnot. Thank you for the shouts out. Miss you, bro. Glad to reconnect. Life gets crazy, I know. Life just hits you, man. That's awesome that you actually... it seems like you're doing a lot better, Joel, so that's good to hear. Glad you're streaming again. But you never know what life hits you with, you know? Alright, so these guys were supposed to get the salt, but I'm thinking about getting these guys in here. And now we actually have a family in here, so I'm going to get you guys into the sheep farm. This storehouse right here, is very important to do this, is that you want this guy to only have wool and yarn and clothes eventually, and none of this, not even firewood. Actually, you always want firewood. Let's get this, and then you always want to get these upgraded. And then we need to go in here because we don't want this in here. So let's get that let's get rid of that from here. Pelts, we're gonna have to keep there. This we keep in there for now. I might change later. And I'm pretty happy with this. Plank will be moved as well to a storehouse over here for these guys. So we're gonna need a storehouse for these guys as well. And I'm gonna get this. Not enough goods. Alright, so let's go into... Because we have a lot of planks right now. So we can actually increase this number to like 16 at least. Linen. I mean, linen we can get. That's actually a good suggestion. I'm gonna do something different with that, but... Linen we can't get because this is not a farming region. But we should actually get rye. That's a good suggestion. We got rye up here. Got rye down here. We should do some farming with that. But I think this, yeah, this is a higher yield right there. But we have the wild animals. But I'm telling you, we would get more from rye farming up here than those damn wild animals. They're gonna move and we can relocate. But I don't like the wild animals. They're shit. They really are. Alright, there we go. And then the last 5 minutes here, we'll go into these. It's gonna be the best way. And then over here, these we need these to be level 2, otherwise this won't work. And one thing I suggest you do as well, if you can, is to get these guys level 2. Because right now, the pantry is at 37. I think it's going to be up to 50 if you do this. So I'm going to do these to start with. And we all know that spoilers in this game is based on percentage, so that's why we want to do that. Bandit Camp. One of the recent updates messed up my game by moving the roads. Oh, Aubrey was still out there. Yeah, that they always tell us to like do a new save when there's an update, like start a new save. And I always do that. I never really loaded into a recent save, but I'm guessing that is what's happening if you do. Like if there's an update and you're gonna try to load back in, everything will be moved, especially those King's Roads. Imagine if you like have a layout for your city and then the King's Road just moves. Not a good time. All right, let's keep an eye out for where these guys are. My men are there, I know, but where is his men? Because they can't get there before me. That's not a good time. And speaking of that, what we need to do is to expand to another city. I'm going to expand into the middle here. We're going to get the iron. And we have mushrooms very far off. Still not moved in, huh? But we're getting close to that 80, which is good. So if we just get the clothes, if we also get some leather from this hide, that would be good as well. Might just get that set up here somewhere. Alright, let's just see where his army is. Oh, they're way over there, so that's fine, but that's still a far hike to go there. I really need to get some money into our treasury so we can expand here. I might do that into the spring here. So I'm gonna do one thing I like to do here is every now and then is to do a 20%er just to get some more money in there, because we want to get a good start in the new region, right? We don't want to just come on, hurry up, get there. Yeah, we want, when we start a new region, we want to get most resources. Hello from Norway. Hey, welcome to the stream, fellow Vikinger. Welcome, Vikinger. That's how you say it, right? That's awesome. Thank you for saying hello as well. And happy anniversary, 2-year anniversary for Manor. That's awesome. Still no updates on the Manors, right? Anyone watching Steam? Because when I started the stream, there was no updates, which is just insane. It's 2-year anniversary. I know it's weekend, but still, come on. Give us those updates. Yeah, we don't pay attention to these. We just want this battle to go. And then go and get this. We don't fight the outlaws. We gotta be ready though, because we will get attacked in a second from the other raiders, and this time they're coming with 4 units, not just 2. So the treasury, get rid of this. And look at this. Now they're gonna be a bit upset at me because I just taxed the hell out of them, but we have, look at this in the treasury. I'm gonna do 1 more month because once we actually pay for this new region, we are going to we'll struggle with some money here to buy mercenaries. So we want to have some more in the treasury. So 1 more month to take some more money from this, and then I will be happy. Now this guy, go ahead and get some more yarn, and then eventually we do want to get a family in here as well. So the next one that does move in here is gonna go into this storehouse, and then they will start moving in here, and then eventually here. And this is where we start producing more goods, like planks, like shields, and we're gonna sell those, but also, well, not planks, shields and wooden parts. And then we're gonna sell those, and then we're gonna buy some more spears. So we actually have an army, because right now we're kind of undefended, which is not fun. Just check, no update. Are you kidding me? What's up, Mandalords? That's nuts. Alright, so we have 16 sheep. What I suggest you do, don't buy more, because they're gonna breed like crazy now. Just get those oxen instead. And then eventually I want to get 4 more horses. That means we are going to need 38 stables, which we have exactly. I don't like to be that close. So might as well just get some more. Yeah, we actually should have some over here. There we go. Let's get those down. Church is looking pretty weird right now, but we're going to build some more houses here to make this look good. We also want a tannery over here somewhere. Get a road. to connect here. And then down like this. I wonder if we can just do like this temporarily. Actually, just keep that road there. We can do 2 houses here. So what if we do a house this way? There's eventually 2 families there. And then we just get the tanner on this side. So let's get the tanner right there. Actually, we could potentially fit another house. I don't know if this is going to work, but yeah, look at this. So these can also work in this area. We get the tanner, and this way we can also store all, not the pelts, but the leather and hides in here. So that way, now when we actually have a family in there, we can tell these guys to not have no leather and no hides either. There we go. Or the opposite way around. Sheep breed like rabbits. Yeah, it's insane. You get 2 sheep and then you have like 200 in 2 days. I'm kidding. It's really good though. And the good thing with these is that we can butcher them as well. So we want to set up a massive area. We want to be a bit careful here because the game could potentially start to lag. So we're going to be careful with that. But if you're coming in, you guys, let me know where you guys are watching from. That's awesome to see how far this stream spread. If you're coming in new, I usually don't sound like this because my throat is killing me today. So we're doing live streams every Sunday at 4 p.m. Longhouse lives. Make sure to come into the next one. So I promise you I will be feeling and hearing a lot better. Or sounding a lot better. Not hearing a lot better. You get what I'm saying. Money's looking good. Now I'm gonna stop the taxation here, and we're expanding to a new region in spring. That's the best time to expand. I'm gonna do 1% here, because now when we're actually getting the wool and yarn, we could potentially actually one of these can actually be a weaver shop, and we can get the clothes from here. I'm just gonna have a quick water break, so my throat don't give up on me. Alright, so let's see here. My plan was to take these guys to be working in this area. I guess that did not happen. How are we doing on salt? No salt right now, but that will be moved in here soon. We need to keep an eye out for this as well. As you can see, this is not looking too well. We do need to get more folks into the granary. But right now, I think they will move in. No, they're going to move in here first. And then they're going to move in here. Which is not too good because we are going to get attacked soon. I'm honestly... I bought this... you know what? Don't do this, but I'm going to do this anyways. Pausing the game here. Don't do what I just did. I'm telling you. That's so dumb. But we have to do this because we need to start producing shields because we are going to be screwed otherwise. Now they will move in here first. I think mandate order has a setting where you can like do prioritize moving in. So the families will prioritize moving in here to these houses instead. But Manor don't have that option, so we're gonna have to do like this. And now we have some spirit pigs just walking around. And just like that, the resources are done. It sounds like someone will move in now. And do like this. And we're gonna get those houses back. And look at this. Getting this family in here is huge. Because now we can finally get this upgrade and we're gonna produce stuff. Not the best way to do that, but we're gonna do that anyways. We're gonna upgrade some water here as well. We have no stone. I mean, 10 families. This guy. You just go in here. Trader, nope. Just go in there. I'm gonna keep one in there. That's fine. And these should be on the side. Good. So one worker is right in there getting those last oxen and horses. And then the rest are gonna go get the last couple of stone. And then I always want to have a trade here for the stone. That we always want to have like say 20 stone. Not 200. 20 stone. Because it's gonna be good to have. You don't want to walk around waiting to get stone. Not a fun time. Alright, this is upgraded. We're gonna see if we can get the jointer. And we also need a storehouse over here. And we're also gonna need workers for that storehouse. So let's see if we can get, let's say 3 families maybe? Yeah. And they're gonna work in the storehouse to get the goods that we're gonna sell. And let's get another ox manually. We have a lot of oxen right now, which is good. Which is very good. And happiness is at 7-8. So I really think if we just get this other family in here, so we can get some just give me 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. We have to get the shorter for the laptop here so I can see the chat. Didn't expect me to live stream this long because my throat is killing me. But you guys making this all fun, so we're staying. Where were we? Right over here. Another family will be moving in here. Thank you. Just gonna get this shorter placed. There we go. Back again. All right, so we're gonna wait for these guys to move in here. We're gonna start, actually make sure these guys getting the large shields. Now we're gonna be a bit broke again, but that's fine. But we are going to have to get those spears. And we want to have like 36. This is gonna cost a fortune, guys, but we're gonna need this so we can defend ourselves. They're gonna move in here as well. We're gonna get this upgrade. We're gonna do the same thing here, but they're gonna produce small shields. And now I just got a new follower. Yes, there we go. 10 followers. Thank you so much for joining Twitch. That's awesome. One thing, I hate asking you guys for things, but we have a Discord, and sometimes it's super active. Sometimes it's pretty slow. I would love to chat with you guys between streams, between episodes, and if you want to keep up to date with the channel, I highly recommend you go and check that out. I'm gonna see if I can actually link that into the stream here. That would be awesome if you decided to join there. It's obviously free. I don't know if you don't know what Discord is. It's basically a chat room where we can have a chat with each other, and that would be awesome. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna get that shared. Still waiting for families to move in anyway. So actually we're not. We're gonna see if we can get this into jointers. We could also get those bows built. Just gonna get this link shared. Should probably prepare this before streaming. I'm a newbie streamer, guys. Just bear with me. It's gonna be a lot better eventually, I'm telling you. I actually ordered a stream deck, so that will be hopefully better next stream. Forgot to thank you for the helpful tutorial videos. I only started playing Manor a few months ago. Oh, that's awesome. I'm the one that is supposed to say thank you for watching. So thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, guys. You guys are awesome. Without you, it would be pretty boring sitting here playing by myself. So that's awesome that you guys are joining. All right, let's see here. We have 5 large shields right now. And if you're still waiting for... Actually, let's see if we can get this set up, ready to go. At least give me 3 armors. That would be nice. I don't know if you have enough families for this, but that's going to be good. And then 50 more stone, and then we're going to get that out of there as well. And then in the fall... in the spring, we're going to start a new region. It must be hard to follow chat in 3 places. I only have 2 chats up. It's gonna be YouTube and Twitch, but I'm thinking about adding some type of monitor next to me so I can see this a lot easier. I have my laptop next to me, so it's not that hard, but it would be nice to have one like above me or something. I can see a lot clearer. But maybe in the future. So we have 20 already. That was just 16 when we stopped buying them. And thank you all for joining Discord. I can't see it right now, but if you actually decided to join, that's awesome. And it will be amazing if you guys help me keep that chat active. That would be really cool. All right, so these guys, we did add pigs here before, but we're going to have to redo this again. And speaking of that, we have winter now. So what we're going to do in winter is always get these guys manned. That's how we make money. I'm going to get this one with 2 families as well. Just going to make sure that we... Yep, there we go. So we're only using families that are working these backyard extensions. And the reason why is because they're not working these fields in winter. Norse shield made in the chat. I think 10 followers were like the limit, or like the... What do you call it? Like we have to reach 10 followers on Twitch, and then we can add our custom emotes, which we have in Discord right now. So I'm pretty excited to end the stream to add those to the next stream. It's pretty fun to use those instead. We're gonna keep that Viking theme, so that's gonna be awesome. All right, come on, give me 80%. I think one thing that could help with this is add more fat folks in the granary. Let's get this one. All right, so in this one, oh, we're gonna change that later. But that one, we're gonna really make sure to micromanage. By the way, on Twitch, your stream has the rerun tag. What does that mean? Because I think before stream, I did the setting where I wanted the stream to stay on my channel after I streamed it. Maybe that is... I mean, this is live. It's not a rerun. I don't know if that is what it's saying, but... kind of new to Twitch. I need to look that up between streams. Why are we not getting more folks to move in here? That's insane. Alright, so now we should be getting a lot more salt. Yes, look at that. 60... Oh, almost 70 salt. Yeah, that's really weird. It's not a rerun. I mean, it's a live stream, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. We have to look that up. All right, let's get this one upgraded. Make sure this one also make the large shields. We're gonna make that. We're gonna switch that later. And this one is gonna make the bows. Why? Oh wait, did I choose the wrong one? Why are we not importing? What am I missing here, guys? Why are we not buying the spears? What is happening? Yeah, there we go. Now we got the spears. Good. So the next houses that will be moved in. I'm guessing it's these. No, potential. No, it's gonna be these ones. And that's what we need. We need two families a month right now. We're really struggling. This is not good. So what I'm thinking about too. I actually have a plan to do like this. If I do like this, and I'm just gonna make sure where these guys live is this guy, and it's this guy. Okay, two of these guys. I'm just gonna do like this, and I'm gonna do like. Wait a second. You are. I think this one is supposed to be on a sign as well. We're gonna make sure you are, because that way happiness should be going up because we will have more market stall. Like, look at this. Then we could potentially push that. So make sure this one on the sign. Yes, you are gonna make those bows, and we have 200 planks, so that will not be an issue. Next to the game title, it shows rerun and English. That might give the impression that people are browsing that it's not live. Let me just take a little screenshot of that. I'm gonna look that up between streams and see why it's doing that. Thank you for letting me know, guys. I'm thankful for all tips, and we're gonna see if we can fix that to the next stream. All right, we're gonna see here the next month if we get this above 80. That will be nice. We don't need you folks in here, so get out of there. Let's see if we can also get 2 more in here. I don't know, guys. It's looking pretty tough here to get those families moved in here. It's crazy, guys. We're not getting them to move in. All right, this one. Go ahead and get a level 2. We're gonna make those clothes. That's gonna be the game changer. That's gonna have to be right. All right, so these guys, I'm gonna make sure you guys get assigned to this. I need to do this now, otherwise I will forget where. Because the families that work in the backyard extensions, they need to be unassigned. Can't keep them in there, and it will work pretty slow. We got February right now. We have 66 salt. Can I get rid of you? You know what? I'm just gonna keep them in there for now. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting an army. Nice. I really should start expanding to the new region here. We need to get the snow away from here before we do that, though. Could even start in 2 regions. We have a lot of yarn. We can start selling that as well. This one is gonna make this is gonna make clothes. So let's get this tailor, and this guy that works in here, he's gonna work in a tannery. So we're gonna get both of those. I don't know why we're not getting this pushed above 80. Insane. I mean, we could upgrade the church, but that's just a hassle to get that. It's pretty expensive as well. Let's get the autosave. Yes. Making those bows. Nice. So what we could do is also get a family in here to get those bows. There we go. We have no wealth right now because we bought spears. I mean, that's the way to go. Gotta make sure to finish this. And now make sure you're making clothes with these. Because you cannot make it with this because we don't have any linen. But what we do is we do have yarn. So one thing we do want to set up is to tell these guys, I'm going to pause the game here, to have a limit. I always want to have, let's say, like 20 yarn, right? Because that also gives a good positive vibe to the settlement. All right, so let's go and get this camp. Wait a minute. Let's see what... Bus. Okay, let's go for this one. Buzz, yeah, that one. Because these ones should be handling these without any problems. So we're going to get these. Actually run here, both of you. I'm going to get those. We don't want to forget about the mercenaries. I always have to remind myself. Because you don't want to be stuck paying these every month. I texted it. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I need to take a look at that between streams here. Where will they move in now? I think they're going to move in here, right? And now we have 2 clouds. Yes. Well, where are the clouds? Ah, never mind. Let's go and get these bandits killed. We got February upon us as well. Actually, outlaws, come this way. Let's go and claim this. They're gonna handle them by themselves, I think. Treasury. Now I don't really do this for the money. I just do it for the influence. And dismantle these. There we go. And we have 1,000. Let's get this claimed. Yes. That's awesome. And in the next stream, it's gonna be another stream this Sunday. We're gonna continue this. We're gonna start building in this new region. My throat will be a lot better. I hope. You guys gonna make some sacrifices so I feel better the next week. I'm sure I will. And then, yes, this guy moved in here as well. So let's get you into the tannery. And no limit needed. Just get all the leather you can. This one is full, so this should be moved over here. Yeah, good. There we go. And yeah, so now we can also do like this, and we can remove this, and we're gonna make another pen right there. We need more workers here, and we have more room here to build more houses, but for now we want to set up the salt because that's gonna be the best money maker for us. But now it's Mars, and my throat will need a rest. So thank you so much everyone for joining this stream. You guys are awesome. It's been a long and fun stream. It's not that long, but for my throat it's been long. We had a lot of people in here today, so I'm so thankful for everyone that did join. Thank all new subscribers. Thank you all new followers on Twitch. You guys are awesome as well. And I hope to see you guys on Longhouse Live next Sunday. And if you can't wait for more videos, I try to upload daily on my YouTube. So go and check that out as well. You guys are awesome. Have a great night, day, or evening, wherever you're at. And I will see you guys in the next stream.